I'm Shubhangi and I'm a nutritionist. I work with women to help them cut the struggle around diet and still achieve their goals without resorting to any extreme measures. This particular video is for everyone because I attempt to answer some of your questions about diet related to the COVID patients. Before we start, I would just like to point out that this video is for information and education purposes only and does not substitute clinical care. Please contact a doctor for guidance specific to your case and don't give up on the prescribed line of treatment. So let's start by discussing what are the needs of the body of a COVID patient. Now, just like any other infection, your body's need for the nutrients increases because we want to fight off the infection. So our metabolism has increased. But the nutrients that the body is receiving are lower because of loss of appetite or diarrhea or poor absorption of nutrients and so on. So what do we do? So the first thing you need to do is follow a balanced diet. If you are on a diet, if you are, let's say, following keto or something, stop that right now. Your body does not need any diet right now. You just need to eat normally, just eat a balanced diet. That means a good amount of carbohydrates, like from whole grains possibly, like chapati and rice and millets, whatever you eat for carbs. A good amount of protein, which means legumes or pulses, or if you're a non-vegetarian, then chicken. If you are not vegan, then possibly paneer or dairy or dahi or something like that. And a good amount of healthy fats as well. Now that can be nuts, that can be seeds, that can be the healthy fats that you use as cooking oils. It can be in the form of salads if you want. You can just drizzle some extra virgin olive oil or whatever healthy fats you have in your diet. You can just include those. Eat a balanced diet. Stop cutting out any food groups if you are doing that. This is not the time for your body to follow any diets. The next thing your body needs is nutrient-dense foods. That means in a small quantity, there's a lot of nutrition. Now, I don't believe in superfoods, but you need to increase the amount of fruits, vegetables, whole foods that you have because they have a lot of vitamins and minerals and they are really good for your body right now. Now, vitamin and minerals remind me of supplements. Your doctor might have already put you on vitamin D, vitamin C and zinc. But if you're someone who's watching this video because you're taking care of a COVID patient and you also want to follow a diet just to be on a safer side, then you don't need to consume those supplements unless prescribed by a doctor or if you have any deficiencies. If you don't have deficiencies, then supplements won't do you any favor because your body can't really store the water-soluble vitamins especially. So don't take those supplements unless your body needs it and follow what the doctor is saying about the supplements. Now the fourth recommendation is avoid cold foods and have hot foods instead. Hot foods can be, if you want some herbal teas, you can take those. I won't recommend herbal teas like a medicine, but sure, if you enjoy them, then you can take them. I can recommend you to have khichdi or anything warm like rasam or sambar, anything that you like which is warm. Just try to have your foods warm instead of cold foods like ice cream or something, obviously. That's because warm foods will also soothe your symptoms of COVID like a sore throat or cough, and they'll also not put additional pressure on your body to maintain the body temperature. So you'll be doing two jobs at once. So avoid cold foods and cold beverages and have hot foods and beverages instead. Now the fifth recommendation is improve your gut health. You might have heard that 70% of your immunity is based in your gut. So what can you do to support it? In fact, if you want to learn more about immunity, I have done another video which you can see, but let's just continue here. So what can you do to improve your gut health? You can include two types of foods, prebiotics and probiotics. Now, prebiotics are food. They are the compounds present in foods which support the growth and activity of beneficial microorganisms in your gut. So they can, if you are having a balanced diet, which contains, let's say, apples or wheat or bananas or flax seeds, you have ample of prebiotics in your diet already. But probiotics are those beneficial microorganisms themselves. What you can do to have those, you can have fermented foods like dahi or yogurt, or your doctor might have already prescribed you a probiotic. So you can just use those things. Apart from this, fermented foods are also much more easier to digest. So you can just have those, and that also increases the digestibility and the absorption of nutrients, which is a problem right now in your body. So all these recommendations, I hope they helped. Along with this, I would like to add a tip about workouts. Now, workouts will depend upon your symptoms. If you are someone who has fever, then rest, rest and rest. But if you are someone who has just sore throat and lost their sense of smell and let's say taste, but you're feeling good otherwise, you don't have any headache or something, then you can surely walk around in your room, or you can do any mild to moderate exercises as directed by your physician. Please don't put pressure on your body. Rest, you need, the most you need right now is rest. So rest, take very good care of yourself. If you are a COVID patient watching this video, I hope you a speedy recovery. But if you are someone who is taking care of a COVID patient, I hope you stay safe. I hope this video helped. Please like this and share this, as it might help someone else as well. You can drop in your comments below if you have any suggestions or questions for me, and you can follow me on Instagram at The NutriQuest and subscribe to this channel. I'll be coming up with a 6-week program and you'll be the first to know the details if you followed me on Instagram. Till then, stay safe, stay at home and save lives.